I am so happy I finally got the enemy skill material. I was wondering when that was going to show up. Although I have a funny feeling I've missed one. We're like more than halfway through the game and it's only just turned up. Like, I've definitely missed at least one. Wait. The nail bat doesn't have any materia slot. Probably should have bought those materia slots. In that case, he needs enemy skill, healing, and assess. I forgot the nail bat doesn't have materia slots. That's carried over from the original. Oh, why didn't I think to check that before I upgraded it? Alright, I can get some. Just need to build up the SP a bit. That's fine. Got enemy skill, got assess.
I'm sure we'll be fine.
Who knows? Who knows? Oop, there's a jukebox.
It's not going to keep either of us from getting smashed like a pancake.
First it was all like shaking, then it was all like boom, crash, bam!
What the hell? Game. I want to put the jukebox on. God damn it. See, I found Charlie, but he's not coming up on the map. I'll probably chill with Cave for a bit first. Have some pizza. I might stream later on. I might have a look at those Resident Evils. Or we can just hang out on the chat for a bit, you know. We could always have a Zoom meeting and then the chat wouldn't keep dying.
There was this rumble, and then all of a sudden, my heart is still pounding.
Negan's, who's Negan when he's on?
There was this rumble, and then all of a sudden, my heart is still pounding.
Oh yeah, Biggs asked me to come visit here, didn't he? Standard. And I have a funny feeling you'll be up quite late tonight.
There was so much shaking.
Alright, I'll go the right way.
That's the house.
Marlene! Marlene!
Barrett, I wouldn't go charging in there with a machine gun arm. Aerith's mum's gonna shit her pants. Big angry black guy just comes charging in. Just checking if there's anything to pick up. No, there isn't. Oh wait, what's this around here? Nope, nothing. Whole lot of nothing.
Marlene? Is she here?
Barrett!
Sorry, I'm Barrett. Marlene's my little girl. Marlene, she's got short hair. She's cute as a button, with the heart of an angel. She was wearing, pink. She was wearing a pink dress
She's sleeping
today.
upstairs.
Huh? Oh.
I said she's sleeping.
I want to see her too. Come on, let's go look in on her.
Just like random little kid wakes up
Keep
and
it
there's
down.
machine
Don't
gun
wake
in
her.
her face, a guy with a nail bat and Tifa. Like, it's... Hey Marlene, how the fuck you doing?
Maybe you should join your friend upstairs.
Maybe you should get a new TV, love. What have you got, an Atari 2600?
Marlene, my baby. Thank God.
Shh.
But that's an old TV even for the 90s, mate.
Shinra has my daughter now.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm the one who asked her to go get Marlene. We'd only just met, but she was so kind and helpful. I took advantage of her.
It's not your fault. It was only a matter of time before she ended up back there.
I smell a flashback.
Because she's an ancient. That it?
So she told you about that. She must trust you all a great deal.
Actually, Seng told us.
Yes, Aerith is an ancient. Probably the last one living. She's not my daughter. Not by blood, I mean. If that's what you were wondering.
You won't be
About
used to it for
15
much
years
longer.
ago. My husband, he'd been shipped off to fight on the front lines.
I promise you that.
But then I received a letter saying he'd be home for a bit. So when the day came, I went to the station to meet him. But he didn't come.
I don't
I
use
couldn't
you.
help fearing the worst, even then.
Anyway, shush.
But I told myself his leave must have been postponed, that he'd been delayed. Every day I went, to wait and to pray. And that's how I met her and her mother. I thought maybe they'd run away from Wall Market, or that they were topsiders fallen on hard times. I'd seen that sort of thing a lot. Take Aerith somewhere safe. Those were her mother's dying words. My husband had been away for so long, and I was lonely. So I convinced myself the safest place for the girl was with me. It took no time at all for her to start feeling like family. She was a real chatterbox. She told me strange stories, like how she and her mother had escaped from some sort of facility, and how she wasn't sad because her mother had just returned to their planet.
Their planet, huh? Yeah, that sounds about right.
I didn't understand any of it at the time. When I asked if she meant one in the sky, she said no. This one, right here. I mean, what can you say to that?
Mommy, don't be sad.
That's what she said to me one day, out of the blue. So I asked her, what's wrong?
A man you really, really loved just died. His heart came a long way to say goodbye. But he couldn't stay because he had to return to the planet.
I didn't believe her, of course. And then, a few days later, I received a letter saying my husband had been killed in action. Things like that. She'd just know. It was a lot to deal with, but we were happy. And then came the knock.
Coming!
Oh look, it's Seng, who literally hasn't aged in the past 12
go
years.
Away!
Aerith, you know you're not just any little girl.
Get your fucking
You're
paws
a
off her.
descendant of the ancients.
I had no idea what he meant, so I said, "Who are the ancients?"
They were the original stewards of the planet, whose boundless knowledge and wisdom shall guide us to the promised land. Some believe the promised land to be a myth, others an allegory of sorts. But we take the words of the scriptures at face value and believe it to be quite real.
Then you're a fucking idiot.
Which is why Shinra would like very much for Aerith to help us.
You're wrong! I'm not an ancient!
But Aerith, even when you're all alone, don't you hear voices whispering secrets?
No, never!
But all three of us knew that wasn't true. That man knew exactly who Aerith was, where she'd come from, and what she could do.
They knew where she was, but they didn't just take her? Doesn't sound like the Turks I know.
She had to come willingly, otherwise it wouldn't work, they said. That's why, even if they did take her away, I'm sure she's still being treated like a guest.
Yeah,
And
definitely
that
not
they'll
being
send
bred
her
with a
straight
cat
back
dog.
home once they get what they need.
I doubt it.
You're not planning anything, are you? Don't make things worse than they already are. If I lost her too, I don't know if I could ever. Just don't.
Cloud, maybe she's right about this.
Nah, she's
Maybe
wrong.
they'll let Aerith go when it's all over.
They won't.
Maybe we'd be better off waiting a little while.
Let's head back to Sector 7. Got things to take care of. Like checking up on the bar.
Yeah.
Are you guys dumb or something?
Okay.
The bar's destroyed. Checking on friends. Oh, so we're gonna go find everyone's corpses. That's gonna be fun. We will do that in our next episode of Ff7 Remake. You know, but yeah, I'll do something else later on. But yeah, I'd rather talk to Kate for a bit or something like that, if she's up for it. But yeah. Well, today was a very feely episode, but hey, we got through it. Alright. Until next time. Catch you later with my nail bat.